Code Musik.
Growing up in Queens obviously home of some great rappers, great music history, great lineage. Talk about growing up in Queens and how that's elevated to your music now as you could put your sound out to the world.
Growing up in Queens, it's like we had a lot of experiences, like to put in my music. Like I write off my experience that I go through every day, so I just go off the legends in Queens that I watched growing up and listened to, and my experience I put in my music.
So pretty much, music, your sound is more what Ed went through, or given name, and maybe some of the things that you've experienced and seen that you can kind of take and relate to.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Basically, you wasn't doing the Coolie High, jumping on the back of the bus, holding on.
What the hell is Coolie High? Oh no, Ed might know Coolie High.
Is there anybody you just, you go out and you just was like, that's what I want to be. I want to do exactly what he's doing, because we all have that one person that we like, especially within the industry, that kind of, already put that in our mind and say, this is what I want to be. So, who was that person for you growing up that you just loved to watch and listen to and just gave you that that fever you needed just to keep going and say, this is what I want to do with myself?
Well, as far as musically, I would say Nas and a couple artists in the game, but I got my own story.
I hear you. And I ain't mad at you on that. Going to flip it over to Manny. Manny, you have an interesting story, using music almost as a channel to relieve pain from the loss of your father. Talk about that from a standpoint of young man growing up in Brooklyn, moving to Queens, and then losing a parent that's so instrumental in your life at a young age, and using music to help guide you. Talk about that.
Well, I use the music to fill in the empty spot, you know what I'm saying? So, growing up without a dad type thing, you watch all your friends, they all got their family thing going on. It's not the same, you feel me?
Right.
So, basically, I always look for an OG, stick around an OG, teach me something, you feel me? Like my boy Mark Miller, that's who I dealt with, you know what I'm saying?
So Mark played that father role.
Idol,
That's what's up.
It wasn't Ed, right? That was playing. I'm only 4 months older than you, man.
We have a lot of jokes here to lighten the mood.
Funny guy here in the back. So, talk about the sound. Now, growing up without that, did you use that music ledge to say, what, I wish I had a father. I'm going to be a man that I wish my father would see me become? Like, where did the inspiration come from the music? Like, obviously the music was used as a filler, and obviously you had some guys, more people, but where did the filler come in to say, now I'm able to create music and sound that, maybe my father would be proud of or would want me to sing?
Basically, I was around it a lot, you know what I'm saying? My whole life I grew up around music, so it was gonna happen regardless, I've been around legends like Carol Williams, Craig Derry trained me and all of that. So basically, it kept me in the loop. So that's what I wanted to do.
Right, no doubt. I want to thank you guys for coming out today and having this little conversation with us. Y'all like athletes, man. Y'all can't y'all. That's like
team. You have been good on untouchables on that table. The team.
That's what's up.
That's we gonna work on that next.
And Sam Jr., Manny Rebel, gonna keep this going now. Freelance artist spotlight. CJ, what you got? We got any more music?
Yeah, Speaking to the Sheets. I like that one.
Let's do it. Speaking to the Sheets.
There you go. I think I saw it.
It's now Freelance Spot. We're gonna continue this thing on. Take a quick break. Come on back.
Thank you.
I'ma have you speaking to the sheets, speaking to the sheets, speaking to the sheets, yeah. You know what I need, I'ma pick you up. Girl, that ass is fat, baby, arch it up.
Baby, show me love. Ricker turned up in his club. We both had some drinks. Back shot and hold a sink. Make me feel good. Make me feel good. You could be my Halle Berry. I could be your Billy Bob. Give you all this work. Get a raise on the job. Go down on you like I duck a punch. Hit it from the side like a sucker punch. Got me deep in the well. You can scream, but the walls won't tell. Grabbing on the sheets. Girl, don't break a nail.
No, I keep seeing her face in my mind. I love her body and every day want her in front of me. So I call her confront every day to see what it's gonna be, what it's gonna be. So I call her confront every day to see what it's gonna be. No, I keep seeing her face in my mind, yeah. I love her body and every day want her in front of me. So I call her confront every day to see what it's gonna be, what it's gonna be. So I call her confront every day to see what it's gonna be. You know what I need, I'ma pick you up. Girl, that ass is fat. Baby, arch it up. Leg shaking. I know you know what's up. Go down.
The emotion. It's like you mentioned here in your bio, you're big fans of Tevin Campbell and Chris Brown. We definitely heard some Tevin me and Josh were just saying, but talk about that when you made that.
That's just like, you know, this song is for like relationship feeling. You know,
you can curse, yeah. We could.
You know,
we took care of that.
You fuck up a relationship, you know. Babe, I want you back, babe. Babe, I want you back, babe. You know.
Been hanging out with this guy too.
Got him.
Now you a young guy still.
Yeah.
So when you talk about taking somebody back and having that emotion, when was you doing this? During snack box time? And your bio is heavy because, you know, again, like I said, Tevin, Chris is a bad motherfucker. But talk about, you know, like where you draw this from?
What, the love?
The love aspect, right? The emotional aspect.
You know, man, you're not the only ladies, man.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Sharing is caring, yes.
Let's drop it to Mike, Mercedes Mike. Mike, you know, you obviously Queens, New York, Jamaica, Queens. You had a major influence with a lot of rap royalty. G-Unit, The Lox, Jay-Z. Talk about your thoughts growing up in Queens and how that has created the Mike Mercedes sound.
It's an experience, living experience. You know, where I come from.
Right.
You know, you have two things. You can play ball. So, you know,
Ricky jump shot ourselves Cookie Rock, right? And obviously, you're not doing either. You're doing either. Don't say it with all these cameras in here.
Yeah, don't say it. This is your third time. This is your third time you try. I did the right thing and I stopped.
I ain't gonna say you say nothing.
That team Mercedes.
Let's talk about the name Mike Mercedes. Obviously, we know, like, growing up in inner city, when you say I got a Mercedes, you got style, you got class.
You made it.
Talk about the name Mike Mercedes. How you came up with that?
I actually got the name from my boy, Maserati Fox.
And he had a Maserati.
You know what I'm saying? I was actually around him when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he called me Mercedes because, like, that's the car he had.
Right.
And I actually took it from him without his permission. I couldn't even drive. Like, I was driving with 2 feet.
Oh, wow.
So,
Scary.
I was driving through the hood with it, almost crashed it.
Yelling at the girls, hey girl.
So
He didn't get caught, so that was a good sign. He on the right path right now.
I got back to the
The way
block.
these police
He wasn't even
roll
mad. He was like, yo, from now on, we gonna call you Mercedes Mike, because you just keep stealing my car. He had like 15 cars parked up. I was like, nah, he ain't about this on me.
The one thing I've gotten from you guys, all you guys, is that, you know, you've had influences, not just external, we all get that from using TV, but you've had personal influences from people in your lives. I didn't see Mercedes passed, all respect to him, but you guys had that, you know, where I think that's so important in music or business that you have a mentor. Talk about, obviously I know that you just probably drive more in the car, but talk about that mentoring that this man did for you.
He actually, like, I wasn't even rapping. He was like, you gotta rap. You have a story.
Right.
You come from the side of town where it goes down. You gotta tell your story.
Right.
That's the
Town
whole way out.
pride of sorts. Right. Right.
So he's like, you gotta tell your story. And he basically forced that. He took me on the road with him, we went on the tour and everything. And basically when he was doing his tour, that's when I started. And he influenced that a lot from that point on.
So do you freestyle?
Yeah.
Like right now? Okay, go.
Yeah, come on, girl. Like 3, 2, 1.
She's aggressive.
If you don't live it, don't write it. Cause where I'm from, you swoop and shoot till we get indicted. Niggas won't play hot potato till the cops come. They knock for the burner and that's a real dumb. You heard the shots, bitch, that niggas didn't see me though. 550 Benz, bitches dreaming like Keisha Cole. Running on my whip, automatic Peter roll. My shorty pulling hammer out faster than Medea though.
Oh.
See, and that's what we do here at DSN. Yes, I'm very aggressive.
You say King Cole, I thought you were going to say Frankie. I'm like, oh, okay, I lost you now.
Look at lady from the Apollo rubbing along.
Give me a chorus from your favorite song that you wrote. Like, you wrote this song, and I love this song. Like, this is my #1, whether they put it out there as my first song.
Damn, that I wrote. Can I do later?
All right, do a song. Do your favorite song.
Do something.
Do your favorite song.
Coca-Cola song, do Tyrese.
What's this?
Turn that down. He's gonna sing acapella.
Can you know what I'm about to sing? Put on your red dress and put on your high heels.
As soon as
We see love
There we
you,
go.
it sure looks good on you.
Put up your lipstick. All right. And lay on your head now.
That song, that's it for everybody.
Don't let me sing it, no. I just know the words.
Show of you.
There we go. Woo.
Tonight will be a special night, and many more to come. Damn, I forgot the words of it. I just that you love.
But by y'all being a team, nobody would never be left hungry.
So they got 4 shots.
Yeah, make them a part of something. Security.
Just don't be a nigga. Y'all can't. Don't be a nigga. Y'all can't go over there. That will be a problem.
On the way Thursday night. Hey, while we got you guys here, where can people find you guys individually, communicate?
On Instagram, The Real Mercedes Mike. On YouTube, Mercedes Mike. Everything Mercedes Mike.
Instagram, King Porter, 2 underscores. Facebook, Chris Porter. Twitter, King Porter, 2 underscores. YouTube, just Code Musik. You know what I'm saying? I'm on
Just find me. I'm all over the place, right?
Yeah.
I know y'all all family in the team because y'all all talk the same.
Yeah.
I want to know when y'all eat dinner, who sits at the head table. You gotta sit at the second table.
We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna wrap it up. We got anything else? We got anything, CJ? We replay it. It's all good stuff. Replay it. So we're gonna replay what you got.
You got the wrong hat.
We're gonna keep this moving with this 950 spotlight sponsored by man Big H. We'll get Big H over here for a second when we come back. Now,
Moving silence for they get you. Be another dead picture. My flatbush niggas, they don't play no games with you. Moving silence for they get you. Be another dead picture. The whole damn room spinning from these drugs. Oh, what you tryna do? She tryna take a peek in my drawers. Oh, I'm about to take her home. Fucked up all night. Got dark chocolate and white.
we're back. 950 Lounge Spotlight. Big shout to my man Chris and Mercedes Mike. It was, like I said again, the team is on fire. These are some of the 2 guys influential with that team. My man Cleveland and Big H. What's going on, fellas?
What's good? What's good?
How you doing? H, God, thank you for putting this together. You know, you wasn't, I mean, obviously you've been doing this radio thing for a while. Everybody do, I got heat. And sometimes you can be freezing the projects with that heat. But you guys got some really solid artists. Guys that are going places, guys who are not just, to me, artists, but actually are men of substance. And I think that says a lot about the collab you put together. Talk about this collaboration that you guys are working on.
I agree. I just want everybody on this team to live their dreams out, and I'm just supporting and putting my 2 cents with the brother Cleve. Cleve is a monster as far as marketing music, and getting things done. And it's just a team. Like my boy Ed says, it's team.
Let me go to Cleveland Edwards. Cleveland, man, through this process we've been chatting back and forth and sending me a lot of the music, and I again, I played my part in doing my due diligence, and I'm like, wow, these guys are really on point. Talk about the collaboration here. I mean, these guys, they talk very highly of you. You kind of, seem to be the glue of the situation. But talk about the 4 men here we have today.
I just come from a place, I'm kind of like you, a little more old school, so I still think you could be current with what you sound like.
Right.
But I believe in content and music. And I still believe in starting with talent first.
Right.
So the way everything kind of came together really was Actually, my man Kojo here brought Chris to the table,
Right.
and Chris kind of got me really inspired to do this.
Yeah.
It reminded me of that Tevin Campbell and
Yeah.
old school sound.
Yeah.
And KJ promised me it was gonna be special. And
Kind of a throwback. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you know, as things went along, I got with Ed and you know, Manny, Six, and Mike, and I just saw they had their own movement that they were working with.
Right.
And I just saw this as something like, we put this together, I think we could create a monster. Because I think it all started with talent.
Right.
You know,
Always thought.
these guys are all, wait till you hear my boy H, don't sleep on this dude right here.
Nah, he's next. He's next up.
How did you guys collaborate and
Well, man,
work together? Did you guys always know each other and just?
Man, Ed knew, he knew H and Mike. And so he brought me around H. And I didn't really know H was, you know, I didn't know. Ed surprised the hell out of me. That's why they call him Shock. 'Cause you wouldn't know. You look at this guy, you would think he could write the songs he writes and stuff like that. You know, these guys are just different. They surprised the hell out of me.
Right.
You know, and I was just like, we got to do this.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad that H decided to come on board with me and do this and make this thing happen and just help me, you know, take what we had as a dream and try to make it into something that we really could try to do something with.
When somebody believes in you and you believe in yourself, it shines through. Like our show, people at first we did our show, me and my brother, y'all ain't gonna be doing this, y'all like a joke.
We couldn't
like
get a
now,
puppy to come on this show.
now, like by us being confident in what we do, it shines through. So confidence always will outdo hate.
Well,
I'm gotta believe in that.
I'm so glad that you guys were here today. We got definitely do this again.
Took a while.
Oh yeah. That's logistics. But again, whatever we can do from a marketing standpoint, from a show perspective, we here. Because I'm a big believer we can't support one another and we ain't nothing. So it's all about that. So I want to thank you guys. I want to thank the artists that came in today. That's going to do it for 9 Lounge Spotlights. I always say it's my house, but you always got a seat. You'll see you here. Have a great Easter.
They got a seat.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
50 Lounge.
We got a new banger! You want to go backstage with them? Yeah, man, I can't wait.